empire, Clinton!
Ron Paul!
Down with the empire! Ron Paul!
Ron Paul! Hi, Bill! Ron Paul!
We don't want your crime family anymore! You can't...
Ron Paul!
Ron Paul! Down with the empire, Clinton!
Ron Paul, Bill! Ron Paul!
Ron Paul wants
Ron
peace!
Paul!
Down with the empire, Clinton!
Ron Paul!
Vote for Ron Paul!
Ron Paul!
What'd you do at Bilderberg, Bill? Down
Ron
with the
Paul!
empire, Bill! Don't worry, nothing but love, Democrats. Nothing but love.
Ron Paul!
We still love you.
Ron Paul!
Down with the empire,
Ron
Clinton!
Paul!
Down with the empire!
Ron Paul!
Vote Ron Paul, people!
Ron
Vote Ron Paul! Peace and love! Down with the empire,
Ron
Bilderberg!
Paul!
Down with the
Ron
empire,
Paul,
Clinton!
Bill!
Don't worry, Bill! We still love the Democrats! And down with the empire! All the troops home, vote for Ron Paul! Thanks for the love, Democrats! We still got you in our hearts!
Bilderbergers!
Stand up for the Constitution!
Bilderbergers!
American sovereignty! American sovereignty! USA!
Bilderbergers!
Down with the empire!
Ron Paul!
Down with the empire! Vote for peace!
Bilderberger!
Ron Paul!
CFR! Bilderberger!
I want a Lewinsky! Down with the empire, Bill Clinton!
Where's Monica?
We still love you, Democrats!
You lied about Monica!
How dare you! Down with the empire, Bill Clinton!
Google Bilderberg!
Your dynasty's over!
Google Bilderberg!
Oh, I'm totally that person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not
Hey, the doctor did a good job the other night.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, he's fine. They're fine. That's what politics all about.
Yep.
But he did a good job in the debate. You watch it?
Yeah. He had a great answer to the oil problem. Excellent.
Thought he stirred it up. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Where are the guys? I need them here.
You're with the wrong crowd.
Bilderberg!
You're with the wrong crowd. I don't think we're gonna
Google Bilderberg! Bilderberg!
Nice skateboard, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Let's just chant Ron Paul. Ron Paul for president. Ron Paul. 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 Ron Paul.
Gestapo all over the...
Yeah, no.
Bilderberger!
Hello.
Bill, you're a criminal.
I'm glad to see you all.
Bilderberger!
And
New World
I feel better than
Order.
I sound. I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a head cold. But I want to thank all of you for being here. Senator, thank you for being here.
No, thank you.
This is Congressman Joe Crowley from Queens, New York City, who's here campaigning for Hillary.
What can we do to avoid the situation that happened in Florida when your Vice President Al Gore lost to George Bush in 2000 across this country? What can we do to ensure...
Well, the two biggest there are three issues here. There's Florida, Ohio, and the whole question of the voting machines, okay?
Right, yeah.
And then there's the disenfranchised efforts that a lot of the Republicans have led on the kind of ID requirements they're requiring for voters. The Supreme Court now has to hear a case in Indiana where a woman who had voted for governorship, Secretary of State, and all that. I think we're secure in Ohio will have an honest election. At least to beat us there, they'll have to get more votes this time.
Yeah, you guys
And,
better not cheat.
Then I think that
Keep cheating.
no one questioned it because everybody knew the vote was honest. That's what we got to do in America. It's embarrassing that you can't have that confidence. But it will be better now than it has been the last 2 times. Yes?
What are we going to do about autism reform?
Well, actually, it's interesting. Hillary is the only candidate running for president that has put out a comprehensive position paper on autism, both to help families and caregivers and to do more research, because as you probably know or you wouldn't have asked the question,
Well, I have autism.
that's why she's got such a much better record than anybody running in passing legislation in the Senate with Republican co-sponsors. And that should be important to all of you, no matter how ardent a Democrat you are. We will not get health care reform that covers all Americans. We will not get climate change legislation that gives us a new era of job generation from clean, independent energy.
Taxes.
Unless we have some Republican votes. Otherwise, the filibuster will derail us. She and John McCain, who's here running, took skeptical Republicans all over the earth to look at the physical changes in the planet because of climate change. We now have a bipartisan majority in the Senate for doing something serious about it. So that's the kind of leadership that I think we need.
No carbon tax.
It was already over $60 a barrel. And she wants to tell the oil companies that in order to keep any of your tax breaks, including the ones you've had for decades, you don't need any of them to search for oil with $100 oil. If you want to keep any of your tax breaks, you have to put 100% of it into developing clean energy. Wind, solar, geothermal, biofuel, something. Otherwise, you got to give that money and put it in our energy trust fund too. And I think that's very important. And she supported this last bill that passed. Go ahead. Yes. First of all, you can't take them out of there without a plan, because otherwise, if they try to leave with the equipment, a lot of them will get killed. And she's been pressing the Pentagon to give her a plan for months and months, and claiming the White House pushes against it. But she said, look, even President Bush says he's going to withdraw, so I would do it sooner than him, but we need a plan. Assuming he doesn't begin substantial withdrawals, she will convene the Joint Chiefs, have them come up with a plan, and begin the withdrawals within 60 days of taking the oath of office. Look, we have to do this. We have to do this because our soldiers can't do anymore, and the more we stay there, the more we delay the Iraqis making the agreements they need to make among themselves on how to divide the oil and how to govern the country. 1. 2, we have to do it because we have just about broken the Army, the Marine Corps, the Reserve, and the Guard. Some of our young people are serving longer deployments than World War II deployments. And 3, we have to do it because, as all of our candidates told you in that debate, we have a serious problem in Afghanistan and Pakistan, and we have to bolster our position there. So for all those reasons, we should do that.
Bill, 9/11 was an inside job, man. The people know. It's a controlled demolition. What are you gonna stop talking this BS, man? We want answers. One fucking answer. Sorry.
You let me finish.
I don't want to hear about Iraq and Afghanistan. We don't even need to be there, man.
This is the way Ron Paul
Well,
wants you to behave.
I disagree on Afghanistan. I think we do need to be there. But anyway,
You're a fearmonger, man.
the thing that is troubling about Iraq is we have over 100,000 civilians there, Americans. So we have to bring them out when we bring the soldiers out. And we got to bring out the people that were our taxi drivers and translators and the people who stood up for us. And one of the most bizarre things about President Bush is they have slowed up our taking in the Iraqis who stood by us. Nobody can figure this out. I mean, you would think that he'd be the strongest person in favor
Guys,
of
don't
this.
listen to this guy. It's worse fake, man.
Walk away. All right, you want to know what I think? You guys who think 9/11 were an inside job are crazy as hell. That's what I think.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's good to be crazy when the rest of the world is crazy, man.
My wife was a senator.